Where's pizza?
What?
That's my Garfield voice.
What if Garfield talked like that? I hate Mondays. He's like taking a drag from his cigarette. Odie, come over here so I can kick yours off the table.
I didn't know my Aunt Maureen voiced Garfield.
John,
cool.
you're never gonna find true love.
John, remember that time you drank a dog's semen?
Nah, but for real, my Aunt Maureen.
It's Monday. Brand new week, fresh beginning for my life. And I brush my teeth with the hair mousse.
Welcome to my world. Zach, send me Garfield comics that I can read in this voice.
That was so sonically displeasing. I think it'll go over well.
John, you piece of shit, get me some lasagna. Alright, let me hit this.
Breckenmeyer,
So
get over
Garfield's
here
walking
so I
in.
can...
Zach, Corey, narrate the panels for me. The
Which
action
one?
of the panels, and I'll do
Which one?
Garfield's voice.
The new one.
For which, starting with the newest one?
What did
Yeah.
we come
Yeah.
back to?
I'll do Garfield's voice. You narrate. Give him a word picture.
Garfield is shown with an empty cake, which he has just clearly blown the candles out of, but all of the frosting and candles have flown into John Arbuckle's face.
And presumably he's saying, Garfield!
Garfield shows he's about to walk into a doorway. As soon as he enters through the doorway, he has an idea.
Now, I know I walked into this room for some reason. Because I wrote it down!
Garfield pulls out a list of paper with words written on it.
And that's how you outsmart old age!
Garfield looks at the words he wrote down, extends his arm further away from him, and looks at the words with squinting eyes and somewhat a face of disgust.
What is Garfield?
What did I walk
Almost makes it
into?
make more sense if Garfield is like an old smoking, like, Jewish aunt. Oh.
I like to think that the punchline is that Garfield can't read. Not like
I'm sorry, what did I walk into?
Zach, can you hit us with one more? Just one
Oh
more.
my god.
Alright.
Corey, you want to do the panel by panel
Please,
again?
that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, you killed that.
These are our cold opens, guys.
Listen, can we get sued if we're just describing a Garfield comic? Like, how close do we have to get to, like, word-for-word recreation before it crosses the line?
Here
Can
we
I make-
go.
Oh. Okay, Corey.
Garfield is shown at walking outside in the sunlight with butterflies and bees and flowers all around him.
I'm in such a good mood.
Garfield looks at the reader with both hands stretched out wide.
There's a grill there for some reason.
Just a grill there. What could possibly end it?
Garfield is then shown actually to have been in his bed the whole time, looking like he just woke up from a long slumber.
Fuck me!
I think that was a little bit of interpretation.
No, he actually is saying waking up. Oh my god. This is the greatest.
So if RPGeniuses doesn't work out, at least you guys can do audio renditions of Garfield comics.
Yeah. You're listening to Garfield, February 9th, 2018. Oh my god! Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Can't keep doing these.
I know. I was like, these are our
Yeah,
cold
let's-
opens.
No.
One more. Okay, one more though. One more. Let's finish this one up.
John presents Garfield with a colorful vase.
Oh, who's John?
I'll be John. Hey, what do you think of my mean face, Garfield?
Garfield bats a hand at the vase and pushes it out of John Arbuckle's grasp.
Ming schming, they don't make them like they used to.
John points at the vase and shouts.
What? I don't. You.
Yeah.
You dumb animal. You're so stupid. I don't know what you don't know what you did.
Garfield says.
I know I destroyed a priceless Ming Dynasty race as an overt expression to communicate my contempt for the politically oppressive doctrines of their early 17th century administration.
Oh my god.
Also, fuck me.
Welcome to RPGeniuses.
Well, I've got an intro for next time.
You have 3 at least.
Trust me, I got plenty from before you were on
Oh,
our call.
wonderful.
We're good.
Yeah.
With that investigation roll, do I find any tin cans?
Yeah. Did you actually roll investigation?
Yeah, that's what I rolled. That was that 19. Do you want me to roll separate for the tin can search?
Sure. Yeah, do that.
All right. Well, my guys, this one's not as good. This one is... it's not too bad either. It's a 15 total.
Yeah, you find a tin can.
Yeah, hell
that's
yeah.
good.
It's kind of weird because tin cans haven't really been invented yet, but
Hell yeah. I chew the fuck out of it.
The important question.
What is this device you have found? It's like a
half of
cylinder.
telephone.
What hath Pan wrought?
Half of a telephone's accurate genius.
While he is doing that, I'm keeping an eye on him, but I'm kind of shadowing him so that the people don't get suspicious. Can I ask people in the bazaar about where the Tabaxi live?
Sure.
I'm just again, Steve hearing things click in his head, and he becomes adamant that that is the truth, regardless of what the truth actually is. So he's now on a quest that I will explain later if anyone notices, but that's fine. Where do the Tabaxi live?
Tabaxi, like, all over, dude.
So they don't live in a certain area.
No, they just kind of like come and go, you know? Free spirits like that.
Okay.
Just the way the gods intended it. Am I right?
Yeah. So like there aren't like villages of them outside the city. They just live in the city wherever.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of got a trade going, like a trade route going over to the Beastlands, but yeah, just kind of wandering.
Beastlands? You furry fools?
Yeah, the Beastlands.
Okay. Thank you, person. Because last time I got in trouble for, even though we were talking to an abstract person at the time. Thank you. I appreciate it. My goats are getting away. I gotta go.
Hey, you want to buy? Some beads?
No. I gotta go to the goats. They're getting away.
Spad walks over to the beads and starts sniffing them.
Oh.
No, don't get out.
No, please don't.
All right, so I guess you reconvene in the market.
Yep.
Cool.
My animal form probably pops off at this point, and I'm probably just a normal human.
Thank God.
Or a normal gnome again.
But
still
are
have
you
the tin
ever
can in my
normal?
mouth.
No.
A regular spad.
I'm just your original Spad.
I'm just a spad. I am only a spad.
And
One day I'll make it up.
Capitol Hill.
Okay.
Yeah, no, someday I'm gonna solve the crime of whatever the fuck.
Okay, so on that wonderful note, literally, Nestariel's going to relay the information about the cult that she learned about to Spad and Steve.
Nice. Spad, Spad just shares the information he heard about robberies and bandits,
Really?
and the library being, that bookseller being hit too.
Ooh, shit. I think we should go and check out that library bookseller place.
You can go visit Ryder?
Yes.
All right.
All right. What do we want to? Yeah. Do we want to go full force? Like show up in force? What's our? I guess in character I should say this. What's our plan here? Are we showing up in force? Is this Black Ops? Do we want to get more information?
Is it?
I don't know.
Gangbusters, see?
Is it a?
Yeah,
This guy
see?
sounds. I don't know. This writer guy sounds pretty scummy, guys. I don't know. I think I'm probably
pretty
the
sure
one
he
best
would
likely.
worship a bear, not a lion. But we'll see
very
if he
probable.
worship bears. A whole bunch of bears.
I think he's the right kind of scum that I would get along with. So
So I'm
Let's get a
Right.
frozen pizza with him. Am I doing this right?
I think so. Yeah.
So I'm confused. Is it a public library thing or is it a private thing? Because if it's private, obviously, Black Ops. So like, I guess what I'm wondering is, should we check it out and then decide how we're gonna break in, or what's the plan?
You guys are breaking in? You're not just gonna pay him a visit first?
I mean, we'll see.
I was definitely like all for just paying him a visit.
Well, I just don't know the situation. Again, Dan is actually hopped up on drugs to combat this sinus infection. So,
How
like,
about
I'm catching every other word. I'm doing my best.
I mean, you guys seem to just go straight to the crimes every time.
how about we do this?
Do you
How
know
about
who
we
you're
do-
talking to?
Hear me out. And
They're non-lethal crimes usually.
Well-
non-lethal crimes is the most Corveth thing.
And Steve goes, well,
Hear me out. Hear me out. I think. What if we sent some of us to the library, some of us to the bookseller, some of us to the silk trader who was hit, and maybe we send somebody to. There was a library we said that we could learn some more about. And if you maybe we divide and conquer again.
we're going to split the party again.
I'd like to at least do go to one of those places altogether.
How about?
You know.
Yeah, it's fair.
I say
Why
we go to
don't
the
we
most
shake-
dangerous place altogether.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
we
that is
know
probably
which
the
one
best
that
thing to
is,
do.
though. And that's the point.
I'm going to rule out library.
I'm gonna rule out library. I second library being the
If we're going to the library for a good old study session, I'm going to say I don't expect to be too scrappy in there.
I don't know. They got those banned books.
Hell yeah.
All right, where do you guys want to go then? I'll follow wherever, and then if we have to split up, we have to split up.
It sounds like maybe we start at this bookseller's place, and then I'll go to the library afterwards, and some of you could go talk to the silk trader.
All right.
All right,
Yeah, that
let's
works.
start at the bookseller. This Mr. Reater.
All right. I guess you head over to. You get directions first, I'm assuming, and head over to where Ryder the bookseller is, and he has a nice little shop right there called Ryder's Block.
Oh
Oh,
my
that's good.
god!
Huh, clever name.
And is it the size of the whole block? Like, does it go on down? Like, is
It's
it a big...
not, unfortunately, but it's on like the
Oh.
corner.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's still pretty good. That's some good location there.
It's aspirational.
Yeah, indeed.
You head in and what's his voice?
Why, hello there.
Oh,
I'm
hello
sorry,
there.
but I'm not open right now.
Well, that's perfectly all right. We just wanted to pay you a visit. We heard so much about this store from far and wide. We were hoping we could visit its hallowed shelves, if that's quite all right.
Visit shelves.
Yes, these shelves in which your special books are.
Well, alas, most of my shelves are bare now.
Oh,
I've had the unfortunate dishonor of being hit by some thieves.
Oh no! What happened?
Why, I'm not sure. Sometime in the night, someone broke in and stole all my books, all my rarest books that dated all the way back 400 years or so. Quite valuable.
Those cads! Don't they know knowledge is the greatest power? And now they have all the power?
Knowledge is the real treasure. And
Indeed.
books are the treasure chest.
Yes, indeed.
I should
the
put
mind
that
is a sword.
on my sign.
Yeah. Maybe maybe make a sign with popular drawings of characters that people in this area know. Like I've seen one before of this fat orange cat saying such things.
Yes, the great god Garfield. You are well versed in our culture, traveler.
Oh, indeed. I know many people's cultures. In fact, I mean, who doesn't hate it's Mon dates? Am I right?
Indeed. That was his decree.
Let us not forget Nermal.
Also, Heathal Cliff.
Remember that one cat in our field that was sexy for some reason?
And remember when he had friends that were at a barn that he never met for some reason?
Yeah, fuck that one, right?
Yeah, that was so stupid.
We watch
anyway.
the TV show, and then like the egg starts talking, and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna wait
Yeah,
till
that
Garfield gets back on
doesn't
here.
make any sense.
I'm gonna wait for budget Bill Murray.
So, did you happen to find any clues from this attack or this theft or anything of the sort?
No, it's almost as though they just appeared out of nowhere and were able to escape. I guess that's what thieves do.
These sound like very good thieves. I happen to have had experience as a crime scene investigator. Would you like me to inspect your store pro bono?
Go ahead. It's not like the guards are helping me any.
All right. Yeah, we'd be happy to do that. Trust me, when the system fails you, it calls upon people such as us to pick up the slack, if you will, and also to wear slacks.
All right.
Can I do the help action? Can Spad help him out?
Help.
Can Spad's in regular Spad form, right?
Yeah, he's
Help-
back to being an elf.
Help him out. Do what?
Help him out. Like if Corveth is gonna kind of search around, can Spad help him out, and then maybe we just count that as a help action?
Sure.
So
So riders there, if you have any questions, also you can just kind of search around the shop. I guess he's giving you free access.
Yeah, if people
knock
want to
yourself
ask him
out.
questions, that's great, and then I'll help out.
Yeah, that works.
And then in fiction, what that looks like is Spad is probably snooping around. Spad knows his way around a library, so he's probably looking at books and snooping around as well, seeing if things are out of order, or maybe he's looking. Spad's he's got a sharp eye. Maybe he's looking around too and
Hey,
kind of
don't die.
asking Corveth what he thinks.
Yeah. Should I do an investigation roll?
Yeah, you can look around.
And
All
I
right.
think in battle, like the help action would give somebody advantage, right? Or would give them.
That was a 3, so 3
Let's
plus
just
3 is
add
6.
your investigation to that.
Yeah, so it's, so
Okay,
it's a 6
so add mine
total.
to that. So add
Yeah.
an
okay.
additional 4 then.
So it's 3 plus 3 plus 4 is 10.
10. Okay, yeah, you look around and it is like the store is kind of like ransacked. You do notice that they didn't really go for anything in like the fiction section. It's all like nonfiction and historical texts,
Ugh.
rare books.
There's
kind of
plenty.
thing.
These thieves, don't they know there's plenty of value to be found in fiction works?
They didn't
That-
even touch Stephen Farrow.
And you just kind of, it's just messy. That's all you're gonna get with a 10.
Yeah, that's
They-
fair. I think in fiction too, that's because Spad is surrounded by books and he probably loves it.
Why they didn't even go for this collection of Edgar Allan Poe?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Can I? Is my necklace looking at anything in the actual store that's not the cash register?
It's actually looking down on the floor.
Hmm.
Can I do?
It's not a book.
Yeah, can I do an investigation on whatever it is it's looking at?
Sure.
Jeez. Thank you, necklace. This is why I wanted you earlier, and here you are, finally coming through for me.
Yeah, go ahead and put a +1 to that too, since you're using your necklace.
Good.
Boy, you sure
16.
like talking to that necklace, Steve.
16. You see footprints leading to the chimney. They aren't human footprints; they're paw prints.
Huh.
I fucking knew it. I'm gonna follow him to the chimney. What do I have to roll another investigation?
We're dealing with animal morphs here.
Well,
Oh my god. Could it be Jackal London?
You're gonna have to explain that.
It's Jack London. He's an
Yeah,
author.
that's what.
Uh,
Yeah, that's what I
It's
thought.
Jackal
Jackal.
London, because
I don't get it.
I don't know anything. I'm sorry.
Call
Yeah.
of the Wild?
Yeah.
No.
White Fang?
No.
Okay.
Anyway, so is there anything that I can see there?
No, you just know that whoever came in here was not human. They weren't wearing shoes, and they had paw prints, and they came in through the chimney, not through the door, and they left the same way.
Can I only see them go to one spot in particular? Is there one set of paw prints as far as I can tell?
One set, yeah, I'll give you that. And
They must climb in single file to hide their numbers.
it
Nice.
is very like frantic here and there, like all around the store, but still over in like the historical and rare antique books.
I'm gonna ask Ryder. Do you have inventory on the exact books that were taken?
Yeah, I have some. Oh wait, I guess. Yes, I already forget what his voice
Yeah,
was.
that's fine. Pick one.
I think he had a little more, like a little grit, a little crunch to him, right? Not a lot, but just a
I
little.
have one. I can pull up the my whatever you called it.
Inventory.
Is your memory okay? I understand this event was traumatic for you. You seem to be all over the place.
Yeah, get your life together, dude. Come on.
He does give you like an inventory, and it's a lot of it. He's still going through it based on what you're seeing here. It's not like a complete mess, but based on what you see, it's a bunch of historical having to do with the older dynasties,
Huh.
as well as spell books, like ancient spell books, and stationery, oddly enough.
It's almost as if these thieves are trying to erase the past so future generations make the same mistakes.
Or they're trying to bring
Nestariel.
back the good old times.
Trying to crack one open.
With them boys.
With the tabaxi,
Jackal
apparently.
London.
Yeah, jackals.
So, Nestariel, did you have any questions, I think, for this guy in particular?
I was just gonna ask him if he knew anything about the cults.
Well, yeah, actually, one of the books that was stolen, unfortunately, had to do with some cult-like figures. There used to be some, I'm just going by memory here, some kind of band that worshipped a lion goddess or something.
Interesting.
This was all the way back in the old dynasty, back when the palace wasn't built or anything.
Do you have any other books on the old dynasty?
Unfortunately, I don't. I do have colleagues down in the Palace District that have not lost some of their historical records. I can refer you to them.
That would be great.
All right. You're going to need authorization to get in, but I can just lend you a note.
Oh, how kind of
And
you.
that should get you right in.
Well,
Glad to be of service, and if you can, go by the guards and tell them to help me out here. Could you do me that solid?
I mean, we don't have a lot of pull as we're visitors in this city, but like we'll try.
Spad gives him a thumbs up.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in and helping out. I hope I was able to help you, and hopefully all this can be sorted out.
We hope
Yes,
so
we
too.
certainly hope so too.
Did we get the note?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm gonna. You get like a kind of like a stamp from Ryder, basically saying that you have permission to enter the Palace District, and he's like vouching for you.
Good.
Yes, thank you, Richter, for letting us investigate. We will certainly get to the bottom of these thieves and what they're doing, and hopefully track down your books.
Thank you very much. Now
I don't suppose because with these books, there's any place where people can obtain knowledge, such as a university near here. Is there?
As I said, my friend in the Palace District, he's one of the head historians working here.
Yeah,
So
but
there's
where's
no.
that uncut shit. You know what I mean? Straight from the source.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. At least there's that. So
Do
there's
you,
no.
Do you know where that is, huh? Do you have any leads on that, huh?
I don't know
real
what you're
knowledge.
talking about.
One bathroom break later.
We're probably going to, guys. No, we're about to meet probably the only historian with a career in the city.
Now
Let's
what?
be on our best behavior. Spad gives a wink to Steve.
Steve sighs heavily and says, "Yes, please. Let's all be on our best behavior. You know what? I'm just gonna try not to get us killed, and I think that'll have to do."
All right, that works.
All right. You walk up to the palace district. It is cordoned off, kind of, from the rest of the town. There are gates outside and kind of like watch posts. And you head into one, and there's like a group of 10 guards, and you actually recognize some of them as the guards that you saw earlier.
Oh, hey, how's it going, ladies?
I just met you.
Yeah, hi. Papers, please.
Good
I
game.
see documentation.
Nestariel hands her the note.
Oh, you're checking out that book, man.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, all's good here. I mean, it's a good thing. Yeah.
Good
Talk
call
to you later,
on,
I guess?
on having her give the papers.
Yup.
All right. Cool. Yeah, you're good to go.
Thank
Head
you
on
very
in.
much. And then says, "Come, peasants."
On my
Yes, dear
way.
leader.
You head down the street. You take a like a curve right outside the palace to a kind of larger building, and head on in. There are just lines and lines of books, and as you enter in, there is a man at the desk sitting in front of you, and his, "Oh, hey, welcome. How can I help you?"
We're looking for any sort of books that you have on the old dynasty and or the lion cult.
Oh, okay. Yes, we do have some books on there. May I ask who sent
She
you?
hands out the paper. Hands them the paper.
He looks at it and once over and like rolls his eyes like, "Very well. Unfortunately, a lot of our books currently cannot be read at the moment. So very sorry. Is there anything else I can help you with?"
I bet
Now,
I
are
could
you
read them.
Yes. And now, are you saying that the language is indiscernible for our foreign eyes, or is it that
Is
we're
the
not
language
allowed
broken?
to read them?
Can we fix it?
Try me. I'll fucking read them. I dare you.
I
I'll do
think
it.
there's like
looks
9
at
different
you all,
languages
he's
between
like-
the 4 of us, so.
They are he's just kind of like looking around a bit. They're holy and only very special people can
I don't know.
read them.
I became a
my
lion
mom-
once.
My mom said
I'm a
special.
woman. I think I'm
It's
pretty
true.
special.
Where's my necklace looking?
Your necklace is looking. There is like a line of books, but then there's like a curtain behind one. There's like a curtain in front of like a huge bookshelf.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the curtain. I'm gonna go. They're behind here, aren't they?
No, that is where we keep
Go on.
the books about
Great. So
cooking.
so I can read them.
Oh boy!
No, they're not. They're boring.
I mean,
Corveth runs in there and says, "Oh boy, cooking."
but that's what I'm into. So I'm gonna read some cooking books because I'm
They're
allowed
very
to.
bad recipes.
And
We
he
just keep them
pulls
for
the curtain.
posterity. It is empty, save for a few books.
He goes, okay. Can I read the title of these books or get a gist for what they are about?
Yeah, you can see. I'll just give it to you, just because there's so few books there. They are about like the older dynasty and everything, and the old palace is like the title of one of the books. It seems
Can I
Spad,
these are all in common.
take that one and go, huh?
Should one of us distract him while
No,
the
I
others
want
read
them
it?
to know that we're looking at it.
Spad's going to say to the store owner, Well, thank you for helping us not waste our time on those cookbooks. I'm sorry to hear about those others.
He looks at you. Please don't tell my bosses. We lost a whole ton of our books here.
Yeah, I figured because it's pretty fair.
This is a guy, right? That we're talking to.
I know it's pretty. I think it's
Like
pretty
a male.
Yeah.
Okay,
It is.
well,
Yeah, he's a librarian, like a male librarian.
Gotcha.
It's like,
Okay,
don't
let me.
Don't tell my bosses. I'm
Corveth
just supposed
takes-
to look after the books. I don't actually do anything here. My one job is to look after the books.
It's all right. Corveth takes him over and says, like, hey, buddy, hey, listen, don't worry about this. Your secret's safe with us. If anything happens to you, like, we can help you out. See, we're here on a secret mission, seeing how the male employees are treated in this city. We hear word from other lands that they are not treated as equals and
My
paid
eyes
inferiorly.
are rolling into the back of my goddamn head.
Oh my god.
I mean, this is not a political podcast, so it's fine. It's a joke. It's all
Is it?
jokes. It's all
Is
fun
it a
jokes.
It's a
joke?
con.
Is it?
Remember, you're talking to a con man here.
Anyway, I'm gonna read the
satire.
book while he's.
Just before we go one step, Corey, I
Yeah.
very much appreciate this con, and you're in deep, and you're already in character. And number 2, just for the record, I'm not a men's right activist.
No.
Back to the con, though.
They ruined satire for us.
Can I start reading the book while he's proclaiming the rights of men?
Yeah.
Is he MRA?
It is.
Is
I don't-
Corveth MRA men's
Right
activist?
activist. Only when
Okay,
he's
good.
conning.
It depends on what it depends on what the situation needs, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
He has no allegiances. He just does whatever he has to.
Exactly.
Just like me. Anyway, what's this book say to my face?
What you're picking up is that where you are now, the Palace District, has only actually been around for roughly 400-ish years.
Only.
It's the new palace. The old palace is actually north of town, and it had to be abandoned when they created the canal.
Ah, north of town. Interesting.
Other than that, it's just mainly like a short history of like the architectural form used in the building of the palace.
Yeah, garbage stuff. Does it say where exactly the old palace used to be, or that it just had to be abandoned when the canal was built?
It's saying it was at the source, or not the source, the like the mouth of the river where it terminated, basically.
The Delta.
Okay.
The Hanile River had to be diverted into the Great Canal, and so it no longer runs north.
Okay. I'm gonna put the book back. And I will
Okay.
just convey that later. Are there any other interesting books, since no one else is gonna do
Oh, I
anything?
thought you were just reading the books, man.
I mean, I can. Is there?
No, that's
No.
about all you glean from these books.
Okay.
Spad wants to ask him about his book shipment. I guess, is he still being distracted?
I don't think he's distracted so much as he's asking you not to tell his
Oh, okay.
bosses that all these books are gone.
Oh, so like Spad could play bad cop. I don't know if Spad has it in him to do that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spad will say like, "Do you want a cup of coffee or something? Tell me about the books that are missing."
Well, it happened about 3 days ago. I just kind of came into work and all the books were gone.
How did it? If you don't mind me asking, you look great. Have you lost weight?
I don't know you, but yes, I have. Thank
Have-
you.
I just think you look so healthy and radiant. So you came into work and the books were missing. Was the door still locked?
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary.
No footprints of animals anywhere in
No
here?
broken windows?
No, I just kind of put that curtain on it and decided not to tell anyone.
Do you have a chimney?
No, I mean, this is a rather large library. It could just have had a window open. Who knows?
Do
Okay.
you
I'm not good at my job,
Clearly. Very clearly.
but I like it very much.
How could you not?
Well, thank you for your time. Do you mind showing us around this place?
Actually, I think it would be a good idea if you just left and we just, don't say anything.
Spada leans in, and whispers loud enough so you can still hear him up there. We know your secret, and we take it with us. And then he turns to the group and says, "All right, you heard the man. Time to go."
Roll intimidation?
Oh, damn. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Damn. Yes, it's a flat 10.
He's mildly unnerved.
He doesn't like that.
Maybe what it is he couldn't quite hear what it was said, but he heard it was said in a whisper.
No, he just doesn't like it. He knows what you're trying to do, and he doesn't like it.
So
Is there anything in here I can steal?
Oh my god.
Books.
I for a second thought you were asking the store owner that.
You can steal books.
Is
If you
there?
really want to steal books, there are books all over.
Is there? Does there seem to be one that's more expensive than all the others?
They're books, man.
You know
Well,
what's the
but
most valuable
apparently
thing you
they're-
can steal? His heart.
Knowledge.
Ooh.
I don't know how. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how is this guy?
We're doing
You
this
better
again.
be
Physically.
talking about good at his job.
He's a 6.
At his job.
What's his credit score?
I don't know, good.
That's not bad, but it could be very good. So no dice.
Alright.
Steve walks out.
As you go towards the exit, a jackal guard comes in
Oh, hello.
and says, "Hey, so we heard that you had special guests. What happened to all these books? What happened to all these books? Where are those books, man?"
Nestariel
Clearly-
walks up and says, "Hi, we're private investigators. It seems that there have been a bunch of books being stolen in this sector over the past couple days, and we were just stopping by. It's not this man's fault, but we're on the case."
I'm gonna need you to do a deception.
You
Oh, man.
bet.
Should have let me handle
Zach,
that
can
one.
you help me out here in understanding something as a GM? What is the difference between deception and performance? I think this one is a lie, right? But when would you be performing something that isn't a lie?
Deception is more you're trying to make someone believe something that isn't true.
Okay.
Performance is just putting on a show for the
Hey.
entertainment value.
Yeah.
Or for a
Hey.
distraction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
okay.
I got a 25.
Yep.
Oh damn.
Shit!
That's pretty
She
good.
believes you completely. She goes, "Oh, well, here's the thing. We're not supposed to be telling anyone that there's any crime."
It's okay, ma'am. It's a ma'am, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, of
They're
course,
all
yes,
mans.
God
Duh.
bless. Okay.
Of
'Cause they're
Uh,
course.
of-
guards. Yeah.
Well,
Okay, ma'am. Well, I've heard similar stories, but it's okay. We are very trustworthy individuals, and my subordinates here will do as I say, and we will figure this out.
Okay, but I mean, if you find out anything, you should probably report it to the queen right away. Because I know things are dicey out there, but we need to keep this on the down low. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And where could I find this queen? I'm assuming in the palace. Can we just walk on in?
Yeah, just directly in the palace. Free reign. I'll take you there
really?
myself.
Okay. Well, then let's go. Let's
that's
go
good.
right now.
oh, right
Yeah,
now?
let's go right now.
Okay, cool. I guess you're going to the palace.
Ah. Steve's very
Oh,
nervous.
Steve, are you okay? You're sounding like you object to this.
I mean,
Convenience.
I learned about the old palace, and we could go check that out, since we don't have anything to report to the queen right now.
Steve,
I
just
just wanted
remember,
to
don't
meet-
say too loudly, I am the warrior.
I just wanted to meet the queen. So if you guys want to go, I can just go to the palace and meet the queen.
Yes!
That sounds like a fun way to get us all killed. Let's do it.
Okay. So who's all going to the palace to meet the queen?
I'll stick around with I mean, I assume Alexander Hamilkid is sticking with.
Yeah.
I'm going with
So
Alexander
it's-
Hamilkid,
it's-
and I'm assuming it's staying
yes.
with Nestariel.
I forgot you brought this fucking goat into a rock palace.
Not this fucking
the
goat.
fucking
the
goat.
fucking goat.
Battle boys, let's go. Let's go check out this old palace. Corveth.
All right, that sounds good to me.
Great. Whose scene are we doing first?
So, just so we're clear, Corveth and
Steve are
uh,
together. Romantically
Steve,
and
okay.
or
Not romantically. No,
I
not
ship it.
romantically.
I ship it.
I ship it.
What's Steve's on a scale of 1 to 10?
You better be talking about armor class.
Isn't that a
Okay,
13?
So, how about
Oh,
first?
What is
First-
Steve's credit score?
Not good.
We'll do Corveth and Steve's scene first
Ooh.
because I don't.
Dramatic.
You ask for directions, I'm assuming, to the old palace.
Yeah.
And people kind of look at you as like, I mean, that's like 50 miles out in the desert, dude. Why do you want to head out there?
Look whose idea was
Oh,
better.
well, we wanna-
Alright.
We obviously need to know about the old before we can truly understand and respect the new.
Also, we're tourists. I mean,
I mean, there's nothing out there
Oh
but
my
sand
God.
and
Please,
sandy stuff.
please. I need fan art of Steve with like a Hawaiian shirt on and like high-waisted shorts and like
And it says, "Don't hassle me, I'm on
Yeah,
island
and then
time. Don't hassle me, I'm
In
what was it?
Hanayal
Man?
time?
Don't hassle me, I'm local."
Hanayal time.
And Corvette has a fanny pouch of
Yes.
holding.
yes.
And they're holding
And
hands.
a camera around his neck. I need this. Okay.
And Knuckles the Hedgehog is there, and he's pregnant.
Steve says there's got to be some kind of like desert mount with which we can go and sightsee. Is that not a thing? Do people just not go out there?
You can pay for it.
I mean, it's a little weird, but I mean, I guess you could just take like a beetle,
A beetle.
I'm sorry. Go
Yeah.
again.
like you know, those giant beetles that people ride out in the desert.
That's
you never heard
a
of that?
thing.
Oh, excellent. Can they just be summoned at will?
I mean, you could rent one probably.
yeah, a guy
Yeah,
named Will.
okay.
Just rents him.
All right. Oh, that's great. Do they meet you at your location and then drop you off at a pre-selected location for a set fare?
I mean, you probably have to like get a guide and everything too. I mean, I don't think any, or you can just like buy a beetle.
Oh. Do these beetles offer services where they go pick you up food and bring it to your location?
They don't know.
Are you trying to tell me
Well-
that we shouldn't go check out this old?
I mean, you could. It's just gonna cost you like. We'll have to run up a tally or something for
That's-
how long you're going to.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Should we maybe wait or?
fine. That's fine. We don't have to do it.
So that was it's only. Do they have a Do the Beatles have a or a beetle pooling cheaper rate?
No, we only do that with like magic carpets and stuff.
Oh, do you have it for that?
I mean, magic carpets don't really go outside of town much. You get bad mileage on them.
Oh well, but I mean we're not. It's like a rideshare plan, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like you can't get mana out in the desert, and I mean, it's not like your beetle's gonna break down.
I guess so. You guys really need to innovate your transportation infrastructure, though.
Steve sighs and goes, "No, it's fine. We'll just wait for them to come out of the palace."
You could.
Oh, right.
I'll allow you to join them in the palace if you want.
That's up to Corveth. I'm just gonna wait here, I guess.
I'm down for keeping the group together. That's fine with me.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So I guess you catch up with them. You decide that's not gonna work out right now. So might as well go see the queen.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Queen.
So
Please,
Sarah.
please tell me her name is Beyonce.
no, oh, that would have been good, but
That
no.
would've been good.
I hear an eraser hitting a paper real quick here.
Or a backspace button, just furiously
Oh,
tapping.
here, I'll get you some Foley.
Is
Okay,
her name
yeah.
Fredina?
Yeah, ready?
Is her name Fredina Mercuria?
The palace is like this huge pyramid with like 4 towers on each side of the pyramid, like each of the corners.
Mm-hmm.
and there's like a big entryway, and you walk right on in because you got this escort
Lit.
taking you in, this guard.
Nice.
And there are about 20 guards in this massive throne room lit by fire, like these giant, what do you call those? Like those urn things, you know?
It's
Braziers?
lit?
I'm like,
Yeah. It's lit, and also, braziers.
Wait.
What?
Is that what
I-
they're called?
They might be pronounced
they-
differently.
I thought they were braziers.
Yeah, I always pronounce them braziers.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, are they
Suddenly
like
French.
how like
Well,
what's the size on these?
On a scale of A to D, what is?
What's their credit score?
They're very supportive.
Oh, I feel bad. Here, okay, wait. I got another joke to dig us out of this weird pit. But I don't know what to do with that toss ballad and bambled eggs.
What? Did
That
you
was a
even-
brazier. It was like Frasier, but brazier.
Oh, very sure.
You enter the throne room. The guard does like a quick bow and then heads out. And on the throne is a very royally dressed to the nines woman, but she's wearing a cat mask, and also she is very, very short.
Oh,
Do we get introduced or?
should we just bow at her sight?
The queen behind her mask seems to look at you and says, hi, you stand before Queen Cecile, make known your whatever.
Can I try
Corveth.
something here?
Corveth immediately bends his knee to the queen.
Nestariel does a very, very deep curtsy, typical in elven culture, because that's the fanciest shit she knows, and says, "I
Okay.
am Lady Nestariel," and then says, "And these are my men," and
I
gestures to the men.
okay.
Shoots
Can I-
glance.
Can I try something here?
Depends on what it is.
Yeah.
I wanna.
Go ahead.
I wanna call out in Gnomish, like, "Why, hello there."
She just kind of like looks at you and is like, hi, okay,
Can I roll investigation?
sure.
Oh, I hope this is a gnome. Oh, this is good. I got a 19 total.
19. Yeah, you do notice that this person is very short, much more than any human should be.
Oh, can I go out on a limb here?
I'll give you that investigation check. She is definitely gnomish or dwarvish or halfling.
Oh, okay. And she responded, "Hi there." I guess like I don't know if this spills over, but did it seem like she recognized the gnomish? Like, did she say
Yeah.
hi there like she was responding to that, or did she say hi there like, oh, I don't know what that was about?
I'm gonna have to. You're gonna have to do like an insight check or something for that.
Oh, okay. I'll shoot that. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Nat 20? Yeah, you definitely get the feeling that she knows who you are.
Oh,
Spad specifically, or all of us?
Oh,
All of
shit.
you.
Okay.
She seems a bit
Is
nervous.
this what's her face?
Spad gives the group a thumbs up.
What's her name?
What?
It's not what's her
Oh.
name. It's not
I'm Queen Cecile.
Oh,
The-
great Queen Cecile, we are adventurers who have come from afar.
Okay.
It's not gonna be her. It can't be her.
The most
Why-
RPGeniuses thing is the fact that we all know who this is, but can't remember her name.
Petunia?
We don't know. This is not gonna be
Is
her.
It, was it Petunia though? Is that her name?
Who?
No.
I forgot. Who this is.
Spad, listen. Spad's going to go ahead and say in Gnomish, "Oh, hello there, friend."
Fish sticks. So she says.
She said fish sticks?
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
she said
good.
fish sticks.
And to be
Fish
fair,
sticks.
in Gnomish, that's very bad.
This might be her. Holy shit.
I know. Was her name Petunia?
Oh
What
my
was her name?
God.
Was it Petunia, or was it? No, it was hers
No.
with the P though. I can't remember her name.
Spad's going to ask her, so how's
Roll.
it going?
With this, the guards are gonna like kind of step towards you, all 20 of them.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
oh boy.
Steve's hand goes to...
No, don't. Nestariel stands up and puts
Oh
her
my
hands
God.
out
Oh
to
my
the
God, do
sides
it.
and says, "It's okay. It's okay."
Yeah. The queen raises her hand. Is like, "Nah, it's cool. The jig's up." And she takes off her mask, and it is
Priscilla! I know!
Oh,
It's like, not
Priscilla.
Petunia.
Oh, hey, I remember you. Hey, remember
I knew
us?
it!
Remember the good times we had at that museum?
it!
That was a good time,
I
wasn't
knew
it?
hey, no, it's cool. Everyone's cool here. The guards go back
I
to their
want you to
position.
know that
Corveth-
I totally
Corveth goes-
freaking
sorry.
called it. And I was
Steve
right.
turns to the nearest guard and goes, "If you just want to take my head, that would be choice."
Corveth goes to one of these other guards and says, like, "Hey, you won't believe it. This one time we were in a museum, and we persuaded a hat off of mommy, and I stabbed it.
Hey,
in-
I did
cut
that
its
really
arm
damn
off,
well, okay? So don't.
Spad
And I
is
cut its
still-
arm off, and then we found a body, and then we took the body to see people."
Hey, so yeah, don't tell anyone that I'm pretending to be.
Oh,
be
you're
the queen,
pretending
please.
to be the queen.
Hey, yeah, what's, if you don't mind me asking Your Majesty, Priscilla, what's up with that?
Well, ever since you guys kind of ruined my life, I decided
We like
that,
to look at where you are now. We like to think we made it better.
I mean, you could
To be
say
honest,
that,
where you
but-
were
no,
was
no,
not a
I
very
want
good
to
place.
linger on this point for just a bit. What do you mean ruined your life?
Well, you kind of got my boss arrested, and
He
I
did that to
that's
himself.
fair. But
We don't like to think we ruined your life. We like to think we made it an experience.
I mean,
But
he
then-
did commit a crime.
yeah, that's true. But also, it also meant no one's in charge, and also a couple things went missing from the museum, and I don't know where they went, and so
Oh.
the museum kind of had to shut
what?
down.
What
Were
kind
they
of
magical
things?
items?
What was missing?
Oh, just like some kind of scarab necklace and like a golden lion statue.
Oh, we don't know anything
Actually-
about that. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Oh!
Yeah, we
totally
definitely-
strange and weird.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a thing at all that would be of any importance.
Oh,
I am
Also,
the
you-
warrior!
No,
you destroyed a mummy, and insurance.
The
wasn't
mummy
too happy
came after
about
us
that.
first in our defense. You saw that.
I
Yeah,
did
but,
hit a
I mean,
mummy
you try
with a
explaining
baseball
that.
bat, and listen, that one's on me.
Yeah, you try explaining that. They don't really take it that well.
To be fair, your gift shop sucked.
It was a pretty bad gift shop, but I'm sorry about the mummy.
The
And-
gift shop was my pride and joy.
Oh, it was
It was the one thing I was in charge of there.
Well, it could use some, you could turn it around.
so you're
Maybe
running.
not
didn't
so
even-
many candles.
So you're running a country now.
Well, I decided that, since I couldn't get any research done at the museum, I decided that maybe I could just, sell all my belongings and come out here and do some real research. But you kind of need permits, and I came here for that, and one thing led to another, and now I'm filling in.
Okay,
for the
that's
queen.
not how that logically works. What's the thing
yada,
that
yada,
led?
Yada.
No-
Now I run a country.
Right.
Where's the real queen?
Okay, so we're kind of keeping this on the down low, but she kind of got kidnapped, and we don't know who took her.
Listen, Priscilla, level with me here. On a scale, like, are you being held against your will?
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, how did?
But it's like I'm the only real person who can fill in. I mean, the queen, she's not exactly adult yet.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, so this was like the best they could do on short notice.
That's
that
someone
is
of your height.
that is so anti-gnomish. Am I right?
Yes, yeah.
Always eternally young, children of the forest or of the caves.
But yeah, we can't do anything. Our hands are kind of tied. So long as they hold the queen,
Who
like, they can pretty much
is
do
it? The royal
anything.
Who?
Are you
no,
holding
just-
the queen hostage?
No, just like whoever kidnapped the queen, we got like the guards got a ransom note, and they can't really do
No.
anything.
Did the ransom note have letters cut out from magazines on it?
Yeah, from old hieroglyphics. Just
Oh
kind of.
shit, she's fucked, guys.
Maybe don't listen. Maybe Corveth. Maybe don't
Yeah.
say that in front of the worried guards here who could kill us.
I'm just being
Um,
realistic.
She's
But
very
I've seen-
alive, right?
Priscilla,
I've
do
heard
you-
I've seen plenty
do
of
you know
murder
of anyone we
crime
could talk
stories.
to that, like, maybe in the head of investigation for trying to find the queen, or anybody who saw her last.
Well, here's the thing. Priscilla actually like claps twice. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna miss that when this is all over. And a guard brings forward like a ransom scroll,
Oh my god.
and it basically says, "We have your queen. You will not impede any of our robberies so long as we hold her. If you do, the queen is dead."
Oh damn.
Oh.
Well.
I really want to impede some robberies.
No. We we're not killing
really-
anybody this time.
Guys, I think we need to have a stakeout.
Wait,
I was gonna say
Guys,
it
what
says
if we-
don't impede. It doesn't say don't investigate.
what if we join the robbers?
No, Corveth, back it up here. Back it up here. Remember, they have a queen hostage.
No, what if we join their ranks and pretend to
Cor-
be?
Poro.
That's called
What if-
getting a job.
I got it. We could simultaneously stake out the robbers and also pretend to be the robbers. They show up to a scene. There are some robbers inside. Guess what? We're already here. The boss sent us. You want to help us move whatever it is we're moving? Boom, we're in.
Nice, I love it.
Priscilla's looking at you. It's like, I mean, I guess the guards and me, the person pretending to be queen, can't do anything, but I guess you could do your own thing. That would really help us out a lot.
What do you know that could help us set up this perfect plan?
I don't really know anything. I've literally been in this palace the whole time. If you want to know about the palace, I can tell you anything about it.
Do you know? Do you know about any like rare books we could pretend to have? You know, a book that maybe was previously lost to history that you and your studies were looking for that we could pretend to have to lure the robbers here.
I guess we have a bunch of rare books. And a guard comes up to her and whispers like, "Oh, they took those. Okay, we don't have any books."
Okay.
What if you get the word out and lie and say that there is a new one that no one has ever seen before?
What if we come up with a really good book, a denial code, if you will, one that makes sense of everything that was before us?
What if
Yeah, this town seems to really like its religious culture so much. Maybe what if we write a book that controversially
what
upends
if
it?
we just put out the golden lion statue and rig it for a trap?
The what?
Nothing. Don't
No,
worry
our-
about Priscilla.
it's our
It's no big
fake-
deal.
What did
Our
you say?
fake
we make a
golden-
fake
yeah.
we make a fake
Yeah,
lion
that's what I
statue
said.
that they would
Yeah.
think to look for.
I am the warrior.
Hey, what's my necklace looking at?
Me, because I'm wonderful.
Your necklace is looking at the note right now.
Can I investigate the note?
Yeah, sure.
Interesting.
Okay. And I'm only investigating because the thing, so do I get my +1 for that?
Sure.
Okay. That is... Let me double check. Investigation, that is 15.
Like I said, it is made out of clipped like hieroglyphics.
Okay, so there's
just
nothing
kind of put
new.
there.
Okay, cool.
There is a like instead of like a signature, there is a stamp at the bottom in the shape of a paw print, and it's in gold leaf actually.
I do have one question.
Yeah.
Did you? This is to Priscilla. Did you ever consider that the lion cult that is supposedly long gone might be doing this, and that's not jackals at all?
Lion cult. Priscilla kind of like racks her brain a little bit. It's like, well, yeah, there always has been like an offshoot that worships lions, but like they've been mostly harmless.
I mean,
Can I do like some sort of druid check on the paw print to see what kind of animal it is? Is that nature? Or
I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that it isn't a natural
Oh,
paw
shit.
print. It is more of a design.
more of a design?
Yeah, it's like a seal almost, not like a literal
Like
paw
a
print.
like a water dog?
No, not like a seal the animal, but like a royal seal.
Like the singer?
Yeah, fly like a river or fly
Seal
like,
like
an eagle to the
wax
sea.
seal.
Okay, yes.
Oh, that's boring.
Are you
But
sure it's not the
wax,
singer?
it's gold
Maybe
leaf.
maybe it's just a gold leaf imprint of Seal's face
No, it's of a paw print, like a decorative paw print.
that looks like Seal's face.
I'm ready to die.
I'm a little confused about where the seal's coming in here, Zach.
Moving on, what do you do with this knowledge? There is a seal. Logan don't say
Dan, you
anything.
have to, because you didn't share this information with us yet.
What?
With the seal.
I mean, you all can see
Well,
the
yeah,
seal.
but you're the one investigating it.
It looks like there's a seal with the paw print, which is why I asked about the lion
Okay.
cult.
Seal
Okay.
like the animal?
No, like the way you would
Is it the-
sign.
Like
Is it
No,
the
this
loose
is-
seal?
No.
Is it the
Royal
loose
singer.
seal?
No, I don't. Do you guys have a royal singer? Don't answer that. No, actually, it's just the way you would like. You would just like sign your papers and be like, "I did this for sure" because it's my like signet
Right.
ring.
Oh, the boring seal.
Okay.
Okay.
She Priscilla actually takes the note back from you and looks down at it. It's like, how did I? Yeah, that's actually an old royal seal, one from the old dynasty. Kind of went out of practice like
Oh, weird.
500 years ago.
Maybe we should go to the old castle or whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, should we do that?
Priscilla, you want to come on an adventure with us?
Listen,
I really can't. I gotta pretend to be the queen.
listen.
Alright, that works.
I think, thank you. We're here to help you out. Can we have
Yeah,
a
I
quick?
mean, you
Can we have a quick team huddle though?
Yeah. team huddle.
We are here to support you 100% and be transparent in our helping, but also can we have a quick, undisturbed private team huddle? Nobody listen. Not just the four of us.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
We're
Five of
here to
us.
help you. So, what do you think about? Listen, I learned a new spell called Locate Object. What do you think about using the lion statue as bait?
So, like, what I suggested earlier or something?
I think that's a
is
good
that
plan. Bet.
What if we? What if they use the statue for a nefarious purpose?
That's
with
fair.
manic-
I have with this new spell that I learned, I can locate an object very well.
I'd feel much better if we made a fake lion statue.
Do you? You have a criminal background. Do you know, like, how to do that?
Well, that
Yes.
felt kind of sudden to throw out there. Oh, you have a
What?
criminal
I mean,
background. Oh, that's rude.
It's
Oh,
not
no,
like
that's-
it's a secret.
Hey,
Uh,
it's
the
well
man wore a
known.
chef hat and tried to con his way into a museum. I think it's not that subtle to me.
I frequently wear a mask. I think this is quite obvious.
Oh, do you know the man in the mask?
No, I do not.
I hear rumors of Koro.
Oh, yes, indeed. I've heard great stories about his adventures. But so maybe if we ask the queen if we can, for some materials to make a fake lion statue, and for the fake word to get out that the temple here is, receiving
Some
the fake.
adventurers have returned the statue.
Yes,
He
and
winks.
that the thieves will want to steal it.
I love that.
And then
And
we
then I
can-
can locate that object.
Yes. Can we do that?
That sounds like a very good plan.
I mean,
We're-
my job wouldn't start until after we find them, so yeah, I'm good with whatever.
So just for the picture here, we're in the middle of a throne room. 20 guards are along the outskirt. There's a fake queen with her mask up on the dais, and we're all huddled in the middle of it.
Yeah, that sums it up.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So we shared this plan with the queen, and is she able to provide us materials we need and the proper exhibit setting?
Yeah, she can actually. Yeah, she's 100% behind that.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
I'm in.
Let go.
Dan?
Oh yeah, I mean,
guess...
again, until we find these people, my job doesn't really start. But let me
Okay.
tell you, once we find people, I'm gonna do my job real good. It's the killing job.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah. What?
That took a twist. I thought you were. I mean, you got that cooking book. I thought you were asking about this cooking book.
Spat, it was. You know what? It was a good cooking book. I'll cook you something out of it whenever we're done here. Probably something tabaxi based, if I had my guess. Ooh.
I do like wet food.
That was a
Okay.
dumb joke.
Hold on.
Holding.
So, okay. Yeah, if you want to do that, do you have like a Corveth? Do you have like a forgery kit or something?
I'm not sure.
Do you have? Yeah.
I mean, if I was thinking that like we could just use the royal the royal funds
Did we take
to
the fake
buy the
statue
shit.
too out of the museum, or did we only take the?
I have thieves' tools and a
No.
disguise
Because you're gonna
ball
have
bearings.
to make a fake
I have
statue.
like tinkerer's tools.
That might
I
help.
still have the
I don't
beetle
know if that's
amulet
anything.
necklace.
Ooh, that maybe. Oh, actually, yeah, maybe that beetle amulet necklace is better.
I have a cool feather.
I also have the poofy hat with the jewel on it.
If you all want to, you could.
We'll just
each
make a pile.
Make your own forge.
Can we
Make-
each? I love this. I love this. Can we each make our own fake golden lioness statue and see which one the thief takes?
You can each make your own forgery, and then whichever one's best is which one you'll set out. We'll just do like a straight up and down D20 roll.
Oh, I love it.
All right.
Is everyone cool
hang
with
on.
that?
Hold on.
Yeah, totally.
Hold on. Please hold.
Hold on.
Please hold.
Is there a chance, Zach? Maybe this is cheating, but is there a chance I can use my artificer's lore on a history or intelligence check related to magical items, alchemical objects, or technological devices? I get twice my proficiency bonus. Would that?
This isn't going to help you build something.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I thought that would help me fake blueprints, but I guess Spad also has to make it.
Yeah.
All right, straight D20. Ooh. All right, that's not great.
Are we going? D20?
Yeah.
Yep,
I got a
just
straight
D20.
11.
I got a 17.
I got 20.
Damn.
Oh!
I got a 1.
Nice.
So somehow, yeah.
I like to think that we all put up our fake forgeries, our fake gold ones, and Corveth just puts up one like made of cheese.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's made of like
It's a
mozzarella,
hand
so it's not even the
turkey.
right color.
Now,
It's a hand
were we
turkey.
all making a golden lioness?
Yeah, just the golden lioness.
I was gonna make a dumb joke and be like, he holds up the cool feather and he's put gold on the tips of it, and that was it. But that's fine.
Just the
Golden
just the
Uh,
tips.
yeah,
This is great
Spad.
because like I feel like we could also do like a like that Indiana Jones thing where we put them all in one room and be like, but which is the golden lioness of a carpenter?
Spad puts out like a golden lioness that looks like a first attempt at an art class, like a ceramics class. Nestariel puts out one that's like passable. It's really nice. Corveth puts out his one made of cheese. And then Steve puts out one that is glistening and somehow even more beautiful than the original.
He shrugs it and says, I mean, I've been carrying the real one, so, like, it is what it is.
All right, cool.
Man, you got
So-
pretty good at I didn't know you had such creativity in you, Steve.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's nice. Should take this on to an art gallery when we're done with it. All right, so we made this forgery. So can we have the queen like put the word out and like, hey, there's a new exhibit here somewhere, and
you put it out, and you put it in the library of all places again, because they had the shelf space to spare.
All right, can we huddle up on like our plan about what our stakeout looks like?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Listen, guys. I feel like it would be good to have a couple of us
I
in
have a
here
plan for trapping them.
to trap
Yeah.
them. Oh, I like this. Go
So
on.
I have this item that allows me to make a tiny hut. And
Okay.
so that's what I was looking up. So it's a little tiny hut, and it lets me use the little tiny hut spell, and so it makes a 10-foot radius of an immovable dorm. A dorm. Well, yeah, I guess.
It makes a dorm
It's a
room.
dorm room.
Yeah.
And so it just nobody can come in or out, and it's opaque on the outside if I want to, or it can be opaque on the inside. And so I think the only stipulation is
That it has to be a dorm
Yeah.
room.
so I think it says it can't be more than 9 creatures. Creatures and objects within the dome when you cast a spell can move through it freely, but anything else is barred from passing through it. So we need to find a way to keep them from leaving. So I guess if I make it opaque, like if I put it up around me, they can leave.
You could block the exit.
I could, yeah. Well, there isn't an exit because it's just like it's an immovable dome.
Oh, oh, sorry, I'll do it in character. So, like, they come down the chimney, and then, boom, there's a little hut in the chimney they can't leave?
Yeah, we could make a hole and then just seal the hole.
Okay.
But wasn't the point of this to have some of them take it
And
back
then
to
we
wherever
follow
they
them,
are?
I thought. I mean, we could capture them. I like that plan.
I mean, I could kill one of them.
Okay, listen, we're getting a little stuck in the weeds here.
No.
If we kill
No,
them, how will we get any information?
Because
from
I
them?
have this little thing that's Motorola. I don't know. It's an odd device that lets me call anyone who is dead and talk to them.
Oh, well, I assume if we kill them, they're not going to be
I
very
say we have
happy.
3 plans. We play rock, paper, scissors.
Listen, I think a great plan would be to have Corveth pretend to be a thief and try to embed himself with them, and I'll
In
use
bed,
locate
we're
object to follow
we're
them.
using sex therapy.
What are the thieves' credit score?
Listen, we have, it sounds like 4 plans. As far as I can tell, my plan is to let them take the fake object and then use my spell locate object to follow them. It sounds like Nestariel is going to trap them in a dorm room. Steve is going to straight up murder a man. And Corveth is going to maybe pretend to be a thief, maybe have sex with a thief.
I see no flaws with any of these.
I think all 4 of them could work in synchronicity.
You know, we got our bases covered. Fuck it. Let's do this.
I don't see how any of this could go wrong at all.
All right, it's nighttime.
We're just gonna go with it, guys.
Every entrance to the library has been sealed, and a guard at each door. There is one window that you've left open for the would-be thief to come in and steal the object.
Corveth is wearing his mask.
Oh my god!
I take it you're all hiding in there?
I'll hide on the on the rooftop, I think.
I'm posing as the thief, so I should just be out there in the open in the store, right?
Are you just on the rooftop as Spad?
For now, I'm hiding as Spad, listening. And I think as soon as I hear something's up, my game plan is to use locate object and then to try to chase, at a distance. I have 1,000 feet, I think it is, for locate object, so I can follow it for a while. I'll send you the link of the spell. Should I read the spell? I'll read the spell now.
No, I trust you.
Okay,
on
well,
this one.
I think maybe it's good to read the spell now for the audience at home. I'll describe the name of an
locate
object that is
object, yeah.
familiar to you. You sense the direction of the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you. If the object is in motion, you know the direction of the movement. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it close up, within 30 feet, at least once. So I feel like, yeah. It can't, the only limitation is this object can't locate an object if any thickness of lead, even a thin sheet, blocks the path between me and the object.
Oh, so you're
Oh.
Superman.
Yeah, it's kind of an X-ray vision scenario.
Oh, excellent.
So
okay.
as long as I can follow it and there's not like a lead paper around it, I'm good.
All right,
Uh,
Nestariel, where are
So
you?
the thing is if we are going to trap them, I need to be in the middle of this 10-foot radius, or I need to be close enough to the statue where they would be within the 10-foot radius. So that's a 20-foot diameter, so I can be kind of close or like put it off to the corner and then just make the entrance near me so I can block off the entrance. But I'm gonna need to be fairly close because it's not something I can like set and run. Because if
Can you read the tiny hut
Yes.
spell?
so,
Trying
I
to
have
look
it in
up
the
right now.
Discord. So tiny hut, a 10-foot radius of immovable dome of force springs into existence around and above you and remains stationary for the duration. The spell ends if you leave its area. 9 creatures of medium or smaller can fit inside the dome with you. And the spell fails if the area includes a larger creature or more than 9 creatures. The creatures and objects within the dome when you cast a spell can move through it freely, but all other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it, so the atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry regardless of the weather. Till the spell ends, you can command the interior to become dimly lit or dark. The dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose, but it's transparent from the inside.
And how
Okay,
long does
so
it last?
8 hours.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay.
Dang.
Yeah. So basically, you can go outside of the dome, but nothing can go inside the dome.
Wow.
Yeah, so I
Okay,
was thinking
okay.
about
Yeah, I can
making
see
it
that
dark
plan
on
now.
the inside so that they can't see and so they can't get out.
Huh.
If they're inside the dome, they're still able to.
Yeah, but
move
if
out
it's
of it,
dark on
though.
the inside, then they can't see where to go out.
It would maybe
Yeah.
hinder them at least, right?
Long enough for us to have
Okay.
everyone get around them, at least.
I was gonna say
Okay.
I'm gonna hide somewhere in the room, but outside of wherever that dome would pop up, just in like a shadow or a corner or something.
Okay. I won't let you roll stealth because you have plenty of time to prepare all this.
Fair. Yeah.
So yeah, let's.
Corveth,
set this
what is
up.
he up to? Are you just standing like right next to like the golden lionesses, being like, "Oh, it's me"? I guess Koro, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're Koro and you're right next to it then.
All right. I think what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to see if I can get, like 1 or 2 of the thieves to leave with me right away with the fake one, and to see if they'll so if I'll go with them back to the hideout, and with Spad being able to track it, they'll be able to meet up with me there. Ideally, and then I'll tell like the rest of them, like, hey, I saw that there's like more stuff in the back behind that curtain there or whatever. I don't have enough free hands to get all that stuff, so if you guys can stay and like collect all that, we'll go ahead with these 2 guys, and you guys just gather everything in a bag and go.
Okay.
Is wait. Can I suggest a thing?
Yeah.
Is
Sure.
Steve behind that curtain?
I mean, yeah, Steve's hiding in a curtain or a corner or whatever.
So like you point to a curtain, like, "Hey, can you get those?" while we sneak out, and Steve is just the one like behind that curtain to.
Well, because so Nestariel, where were you planning on trapping
Well,
them?
I was gonna try to trap them like at the actual fake idol thing, But if not, I could also.
Oh, can I suggest a thing? Since we might have some overlap here with our with them being at the idol and being trapped or not being trapped or being confused by this, which is very hectic, and we could definitely follow that. What if we each set out the idol we made in front of us? And we each try our own independent plans.
Wouldn't that set them off? I mean, I suppose
Because
Sven,
we could either try all of our plans at once, which I like both of these ideas. I'm genuinely excited for. We could try all of our plans at once, or we could also try all of our plans independently.
I don't think that might be a good idea. My other follow-up thing was if we still want to try to use the tiny hut, we don't have to, but the one window that we're leaving open.
Is the
just
window.
use that, like I'll put the tiny hut around it and make it transparent so it looks like they have an exit but they can't go through it.
Oh my
Gotcha.
god.
Yeah?
So your plan is to get
So
them
once they're in,
stuck in the
Yeah.
building.
So you want me to tell them to go leave out through the
Yeah.
window?
So your plans have sort of morphed together.
I guess.
Plus, I could use locate object to follow them. Plus, Steve can murder one of them.
I see no flaws.
I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah.
Corveth, yeah, if there are any complications, Corveth can point them like, hey, can you get the ones behind the curtain? I'll leave out this doorway with you. So we have somebody on the inside. We have somebody following. We have somebody blocking the exit so that the person on the inside can get trust. And we just have Steve in case any of this goes south.
I am the contingency plan. Yes.
The contingency plan is that Steve will murder anybody. Anybody who acts unexpectedly will die.
Also, Spad, once you see them, once you see me leave with them out through the door, tell them they're getting out through the door. Watch the door. That'll like boost them. Like me telling them, hey, they'll see as soon as they see us leave out through the door, you'll want to head out through the window.
Yeah. Okay, I see that. I'm on the roof, so.
Yeah, just like do like a guard voice and like,
Oh.
pretend you're a guard. So
Yeah.
like, they're getting out through the door.
Yeah, I can do
like
that.
So that
Alright,
means that
alright,
I'm
this
going
sounds
to
like
be
a plan. It's-
I'm going to be hidden on the outside of the window that's open then.
Oh, that's good.
Or
And then-
over there by the window,
Yeah.
either way.
I like
Yeah.
it like being outside, so once they're inside, the only two people in there is Koro with his mask, right? And Steve, in case anything goes wrong, like if there are extra people or if there's somebody who smells like, hey, smells suspicious. And then we have somebody on the outside who I can rendezvous with. Yeah, I'll actually be hiding with Nestariel.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds
All
like
right, this
you
plan
guys
sounds.
have a
Yeah,
plan.
somehow.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to work, and nothing is going to go
All
wrong.
of the statues in the middle of the room, though.
No.
No, please.
No, just
Listen,
the one good
listen,
one.
No,
listen.
just mine.
Spat is very proud of what he made.
And we'll hang.
Put
We'll
them all in
hang.
the middle of the room and call it a security measure.
And we'll hang it back up on the walls. Back at.
Just to see which one they take. Just to see
No,
which
they're
one they
gonna
say is
take
the real one.
They're gonna take the obviously real one. Wink.
Let's do it. Well, then you have nothing
All
to
right.
fear. Listen, I put my heart and soul into this, and I think it's a good representation of what a lion could look like. We put them all in the middle, and that way they feel like it's a security measure. So they feel like
We're
they
just
get
gonna
that.
put out the best one, and I think we spent enough time on this. Let's actually get to.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's good.
All right. So it's nighttime. It's pretty dark. You're all on watch right now.
Hey Zach.
And, yeah.
Not to impede on your storytelling, I just wanted to let you know, if you can find a good place to stop, that's a cliffhanger. That's great. If not, we'll just
Okay.
I
run
think we
through
should
it. All
just
right.
Run through it.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
We'll
it's going to
see.
happen frantically fast.
yeah. Okay. We'll see.
All right. So, Spad and Nestariel are on the outside, kind of near the door. I'm guessing hiding in a bush or something like that. Let's see here. What? Oh no, this is bad. You hear something on the wind, but it's nothing.
Okay.
I heard something.
Inside
on
the
the-
building.
It's a blowing nose.
That's all getting cut. They won't know what you're talking
No,
about.
I really want that. I really
You hear
want
something
that
on the
in.
wind. Wah.
Nah, it's getting cut. Don't worry.
Inside the building, then, Corveth is standing near the fake. I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Yes.
And what is your passive perception?
What is my
Passive
What is my what?
perception.
Passive perception.
is it just regular perception?
It's
10 plus your perception modifier, right? Or 10 plus your wisdom modifier?
I think so. Yeah.
So 10 plus perception. Oh, passive wisdom. There we go. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay, you actually notice something come through the door
Okay.
or through the window.
Yeah.
Nestariel and Spad don't
Oh,
notice a
great.
thing.
Mine is
unfortunately.
Oh, no,
13.
mine
Do
is
I
a
get
13
anything?
Also.
No, yeah, no. That
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
here's the thing.
There's some sort of magic thing here.
I rolled stealth to get through the window, and I'm rolling stealth to walk across the empty library, basically.
Okay.
So he got through the window without you guys noticing.
Good to know.
Does my passive perception of 16 make a difference?
No, absolutely not.
Wow.
You rolled
Oh,
Do I hear anything?
Yeah, you actually hear something coming from the window.
All right. I shout, "Is that you guys? Are you here? Are you here to help?
You look over.
Are you
and
the backup?"
You hear. First, you see two red eyes looking at you.
Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. It's you, Ramirez. I knew you'd be the backup who they'd send to come back me up.
It starts growling at you.
Oh, that's good. I can see you smoked plenty of your
My God.
incenses for the night, and your throat's really garbled, and they'll never be able to tell it was you.
It's wary of you, and it kind of circles you a bit, and you can actually see the moonlight hitting it. It is humanoid,
Yeah.
but it is covered in rags, and it is like hairy, furry, and it has the head of a jackal, and it's just growling at you.
Got it. Okay. All right. This is good. This is just what we needed. All right. All right. Now, here's the statue, as you can see. Now, we got to take it
I
back.
kind of need you to
before
roll deception at disadvantage, because this is...
Do I have
You
a...
are obvious. I mean, you can do your best here, but you're obviously not whatever this thing is.
Oh my god.
Do I have eyes on it?
I guess so. Yeah.
I tell him, "Hey, I'm the I'm the contractor that the boss told you guys about. I'm sure he sent out the scrolls throughout the office."
I
Deception
you ever
at
see-
disadvantage. Disadvantage, please.
I lift my crossbow.
10. I have
10?
a 10, and then I have an 11.
Yeah. No, this thing.
So 10 plus 6. Plus 6.
This is still a hard sell. No, this thing starts heading back over towards the window. It's not cool with this at all.
Did it take the thing?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
While outside,
can I
Spad and
can I
Nestariel
shout-
are just sitting on a barrel, just kind of waiting.
Can I shout? Like, I could sure go for some Pita Hut right
Oh
now.
my god.
Yeah, you yell that, Nestariel.
Oh no, I did not.
I'm-
That was Kristen.
What?
No, I said, oh my
I
god.
said I could sure use some Pita Hut right now.
Oh.
Corvette yells that.
Does she do anything? Because if nothing
Oh
happens,
no,
I'm gonna do something.
I just activate my tiny hut. I don't say anything. I
Alright.
just activate
Alright,
my tiny
yeah.
hut.
The jackal man, for lack of a better word, tries to head over to the window, but hits this invisible wall. Starts kind of like clawing and yipping at it.
Spad turns around and says, "Oh shit, what's that?"
And yeah, the jackal man quickly turns into like an actual jackal and just starts sprinting around the room looking for an exit.
Does it get
What do
close
you
to
do?
me?
Oh, so it didn't trap.
What?
Does it come close to me as it's running around?
Yeah, we'll say so. Yeah.
I'm gonna jump on it and try to grapple it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, it's the worst that can happen, right?
You can take advantage on this since it's kind of like a surprise attack.
Oh, great. I had advantage because of my wrestling circuit belt.
Oh,
Oh, you're straight up tackling this.
Yeah. Not great, though. That
Oh, no.
is a...
Oh my
Oh,
God.
God damn it. That's a 13.
13.
Yeah,
Yeah, this guy's pretty dang slippery.
Yeah.
He gets right out.
that's fine.
And yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end it right now. This
Oh snap!
No.
the jackal turns back towards you, Steve, and Corveth. Turns back
Oh.
into a half man, half jackal, and gets
Oh,
ready to
shit.
attack you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I add one final
Of
note?
course.
Yeah.
Spad from outside yells, "Stop! They're going through the doorway! It's me, a guard!"
Steve, it's too late. God damn it.
Oh shit.
Spad, just come on through.
Oh, shit!
Spad. Okay.
All right.
I'm definitely,
This is definitely-
a guard over here by the door, which is where they're running through.
Okay. I think that's where we end then.
Oh my gosh.
God
Just
damn
a
it.
bunch of robbers, like a whole lot of them.
Yeah, that's how I expected this to go.
All right.
Guys, that was us at our best. That was us at our that was us at our most planned.
Hi all, it's Dan, your producer for RPGeniuses. We are back on our correct Tuesdays. We are no longer in a weird funk. This is the original Tuesday setup, and we're back on it. Yay! And I'm not doing this tonight, the night before you heard this, because it's going to get uploaded super late because I'm going on vacation this week. No, that's not it. Anyway, here's the social media plugs. Kristen is Kiki the Girl on Twitter and Instagram with 2 eyes and Kiki. Kiki the Girl on Snapchat and Tumblr with 1 eye and Kiki. And she has a Facebook and Instagram. Kiki the Girl Cosplay with 1 eye and Kiki. Zach is at Invading Duck. Corey, on everything. Corey is at Coffee or Die on everything. And he writes for Don't Feed the Gamer. So check that out. It's pretty cool. Logan is at LLFC Poster Child. He is indeed Anthony Michael Hall, and he is a co-creator on Xeno Guardian Red Visor Go. Xeno dash Guardian Space Red Space. God, it's such a crazy week. Xeno Guardian Red Visor Go. Go check that out. Support that. It's a fun time. Then I'm on Twitter, Flynn Ryder 1993, and Twitch at Philosophy Kid Gaming. Thank you, Isaac Dillman, for writing music for the show. You can find his SoundCloud in the description of wherever it is you're watching / listening to this. And if you make fan art, there's a 100% chance we'll end up sharing it on the Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all that. On that note, Kristen has a lot of friends, and she did, with her own mouth, request that you draw Steve and, Corveth. Fuck, this week. She requested that you draw Steve and Corveth on vacation together. So, do that. And that'll be a fun... I can't wait to see fanny packs and visors and sunglasses. It's going to be good. Share hashtag RPGeniuses to be an NPC in the show. We're getting ready to record some more sessions, and you never know. I'm not saying that we go to a real interesting place and we need names, but we might. We might. And if you like this, there's a good chance that one of your friends would too, so please share it with them. Thank you, Grant, for the editing support. It's only because of them that this is even out, because did you hear all the times I goofed up in this? Did you hear it? No, I still need to clear with them if they want anything plugged. I gotta go. Have a good night. or morning or whenever it is you listen to this. And next one should go up on August 14th. So August 14th. See you then.